What size?
Hey, Hobby World, Zach and Porter back with another
PC video.
Yeah, part 2, I think, 2022 and beyond for Luis Robert.
Yep.
As we were saddened that Luis Robert was moving on to the New York Mets. And in typical fashion, Porter took out the cards from the binder, going to put them in a box.
Yeah, he'll probably have his own box.
Yeah, he'll definitely do. We got Abreu in his own box.
No, he's in a binder still.
Oh, he is in a box. I'm thinking of Makata,
Maybe I take him out,
Yeah. When you took all the Luis Robert cards out, you're like, look at all these sleeves we got here. Got all these pages. Yeah. Well, this is 260 unique cards.
260-ish cards, yeah.
We did find out that there were some doubles in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, we do pretty good job of that stuff.
Yeah.
So you're going to share the rest of the PC, but there was a cliffhanger from our last video. I looked it up. Sebi Zavala was the first player to hit his first 3 home runs in his career in the same game. That's what the record was.
Yeah, not what the one that you said.
No, I think that is. I said he was the first person to have their first, second, and third home run ever in a game.
Oh, got it.
So, like, he had his first homer. Most people, when they have their first homer, they've never hit the next 2 in that same game.
Did Colson have a second home run in that game?
But I don't think he had back or anything in those games.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to start off with a cool Bowman's Best cracked ice, sparkle, refractor, whatever.
Yeah, I noticed. I think Cotter, obviously Greg Clark, but there are a lot of inserts. I talked about Luis Robert being kind of the guy with a lot of these. And if you notice in our last video, Porter is not going to put any on the stands because we spent a lot of time putting these in chronological order. And by putting them on the stand, he may...
Towards the end, if they're, easy to figure out where they go, I might put some on the stand. But for now, no, I just want to keep them in order.
See, I love these. Like, he had a ton through Optic and even Bowman's Best and Finest of just random cards.
This one's on a 250.
Inserts. And I think you learn pretty quickly with Luis Robert how quickly someone can go. I love that. What's that?
Capstone, yeah.
How somebody can go from being like the it guy in baseball to then, the press proof. That's why. Artist proof?
Yeah, artist proof.
To being pretty readily available. Because when you first started collecting, we were not able to get Luis Robert cards. I think the first one I bought was that 85 silver pack card. I loved it because it was a rookie card with the 85 logo.
And I think Bo maybe he gave me a few.
I definitely remember Bo giving you the first
Eloy. Mm-hmm. This is like a hollow prism wave or something. Select is always cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in your day, end of the junk wax era, that one's cool. It's a corn game. The corn
we
game.
called it the corn game because Russo referred to it as the corn game. Not the Field of Dreams game, but the corn game. So
it's the most random name.
Yeah, so the corn game.
So
there they are.
Yeah. So end of the junk wax era, you have some PC guys that were in 92 or 93 select. Those were that set compared to what it is now is so bland. It was just green and gold and black design.
Yeah, so Score Select came out in 93. And I remember because Triple Play
That's the other
was
one.
the 92. I for a while there I was confused when we unearthed my collection, which one was which. So yeah, Triple Play was 92.
Triple Play, I remember it's got it was red, orange,
ugly.
and yellow. Yeah, it's really so bad.
To me, Triple Play was big league from that time. It was it was very cartoonish set, probably geared towards kids. Remember they even had Fun at the Ballpark and this. I love that card.
Mm-hmm.
Here, why don't you hand me those?
I think I just got that one.
Yeah, so Select was, I think, supposed to be Score's higher-end product when it came out. Because remember, Fleer Ultra, Topps Stadium Club. Who else
Stadium Club is always awesome.
Fleer Ultra, Topps
Flair.
Yeah, Flair. What was Donruss? Did Donruss have a higher end product? No. I mean, Leaf ended up being
Leaf,
but...
yeah. Collector's Choice.
Collector's Choice
when they
was
started
Upper Deck.
coming out with the silver signatures and stuff.
No, that was all Upper Deck though.
Okay.
Upper Deck just was its own higher end. In fact, I want to say Collector's Choice was almost like the fan packs. I think Collector's Choice was actually a lower end of the Upper Deck.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Someone will correct me. Kin will probably correct me. I always get jealous of Kin, former Beans ball card blog and indie cards, because he never left the hobby. I think he took a little time, like Bo took a little bit more time off. But Kin definitely lived through many different eras of collecting, and I get jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I never would have left. But I don't know if I would have enjoyed it as much if I had stayed with it and then, came back in 2020 with you and, started collecting again.
This one's cool. This is like a significant stats or something.
It's a UK card.
Year. Oh yeah, it is. It's a different variation. It's like the UK.
I want to say Vince
variation.
gave that to you because he did a lot of UK.
Yes, I believe so. Here's the Bowman and Bowman Chrome. This is from 23.
So 23 was his marquee season.
Yes.
Not card 23. Calendar year 23. Yeah. That was when he was an all-star. He beat Adley in the first round of the home run derby.
Oh my God, I remember watching that. Yep. And then I was so stressed when it was him and Vladdy who were playing.
I think Vladdy beat him, or Aldolis maybe.
I think it was Vladdy that beat him in the second round.
And I remember watching that home run derby, and Rushman went first, and he was kind of the sweetheart story.
Yeah,
right?
because his dad was pitching. Yeah,
and he was hitting from both sides of the plate. And I remember you were kind of bummed because we were like, oh, he's not going to do anything. And when he started hitting, because Luis Robert has such a smooth swing, it wasn't looking like the ball was leaving the ballpark. I'm like, he's crushing these. And then all of a sudden, the counter is a little bit further behind than the live action with the home run derby. And you start seeing that and this one's numbered out.
That one's 3 out of 333. I think that's the distance of the home run he hit. Yeah.
Yep. And so, and all of a sudden the ticker of how many homers Luis Robert was hitting just kept going up and up and up. And so I even think the broadcasters were upset that they didn't get the Cinderella story of Rushman with his dad to keep going. But
and I remember Adley was kind of acting punky as his round ended, because whoever the reporter was, Tom Verducci or somebody like that.
I don't remember that.
But somebody asked him how he think he did, like a self-assessment basically. He said 27 home runs or whatever he hit, respectable. And that was like the big karma moment, I believe, in the Derby.
I don't know. So see here, this Big League.
Yeah.
These remind me a little bit of Triple Play, Topps
Big League's
Kids.
such a fun set.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Seriously?
Yeah, right? Isn't Topps Big League gone? I think they got rid of it.
I'll have to look into that.
I mean,
because I don't remember.
We haven't seen it in a while. You used to love getting that. I don't remember them. I thought that was part of one of the sets that Topps got rid of.
There's me.
This one's school cool. Uniform on.
Yeah. I always like going back and looking at the old heritage cards just to see in the progression of the design. Although, on a random note, I do get confused from 76 to 79 on which design is which. Because they look so similar.
Sorry to jump off topic here, but...
Oh, here, wait.
That South Side, man, I love the new...
This is the Candy Cane bat.
City Connect jerseys compared to those. And I like those South Sides, but you got one of those hats. It's the Bulls kind of... Look how cool that card is. Here we go. Here's the All-Star game.
Now it's 24 now. So that's his Bowman. Believe that's at Fenway, maybe. So what were you saying about the...
Well, just how much I really liked those City Connect jerseys when it was the black. I think it was paying homage to, even the black, when they first did the script, kind of when Frank Thomas, I still had that White Sox hat that says "Real Men Wear Black."
Yeah.
And it really became big in culture too, with guys like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E wearing a White Sox cap. Like, it was just a cultural thing. And so I feel like that City Connect was kind of tossing it back to that. And then fast forward, they did the Bulls colors. And I think some people are like, I don't like it. I mean, it really grew on me. I love that. And I felt like they were winning a lot of games on Friday nights when they were wearing it. And then you got one of those hats.
Yeah. One random note. This is probably the weirdest design I've ever seen. And it's called Topps Holiday for some reason. I don't know why.
Isn't it Easter related?
It's probably spring related because that's from Series 1. And then there's a different version of it in Series 2 where it's like fireworks and sunshine and stuff. But
yeah, there's a sunburst.
Yeah. First card I'll put on the stand is this. The black Allen and Ginter Mini from 2 years ago. That's a cool die cut.
So the guy we traded for him is for who? What was his name?
Luis Angel Acuna. That's Ronald's little brother.
Okay. So hopefully he can play center field because we did not sign Harrison Bader. He went to the Giants, I believe.
Yeah,
I think it was the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
That was one guy that the White Sox were kind of fans were thinking, all right, maybe he can play center. I think we got a good infield going into next year with Mydroth, Vargas,
Murakami,
and Montgomery. But that outfield with Benintendi and Acuna, and I don't even know who the other outfielder.
Brooks Baldwin?
Yeah, probably Brooks Baldwin.
There's the elf hat variation.
Ramos is probably done with
Brian Ramos.
Yeah, Acuna coming over. God, there's a lot of variations with that.
Getting to the end here.
All-Star?
It's like that's another All-Star one. That's like, what is that? Topps Pristine? I think.
I'm trying to think. Do you have any 2025 in here? Because you have one in the set.
Here's this.
Okay, that's 25. All right,
that's 25.
But so you have one in your box too, then?
I have one in my box, I believe. Here's the 90. And then the cracked ice. Stars of MLB.
You just got this next one from Bo.
Mm-hmm. Here's the Ginter. Heritage.
That's got to be from Cotter.
Yes. Heritage foil refractor. And last but not least, Topps Holiday Base. And now my shoulder is hurting.
And the day we're recording this is January 27th. I want to say Topps the 2026 design, that comes out in early February, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, so you'll have I'm sure he'll be a White Sox in the
I would assume so.
And then an update.
Or Series 2.
Maybe Series 2 they'll get them in the mess. I don't know how early they do that unless they do some crazy airbrushing. Well, I know we took up about 28 minutes of video time for you all to watch the Luis Robert PC, but that was a lot of fun. Definitely some good memories.
And some good stories, too.
Yeah, some good stories. We had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and subscribing.
Bye-bye.